Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I am talking about the brand new from Kat Von D, the Alchemist Holographic palette. This is a face and eye highlight palette. So let me just start off by saying that when I opened up my Sephora box, I was shocked at how small this is. I don't know why I thought it was bigger. I guess just in pictures you don't, I don't know. I really truly thought this thing was going to be like this big, not this big. They're basically an eyeshadow pan. Let me get this guy out. So the packaging on this is stunning. It is like an opal. It does all the colors of the rainbow. It's got Kat Von D on the back, on the side, and then the Alchemist Holographic palette written on the back, a big A. It's embossed. It's a really nice palette. It's just tiny, and this thing was $32. It does have a mirror inside, and you open it up and you see how tiny these are. Like, this is my finger. It is legit just an eyeshadow size, and it has, I think, 1.5 grams. Let me check. Yes, there are 4 shadows in here with 1.53 grams in there. So it's tiny. That's really my only complaint about this, is that it is tiny. I'm going to compare this palette to the Moonchild palette and also to the Extra Dimension Skinfinishes, the ones that kind of correlate to the shades, just so that you guys can see, you know, if you already have shades like these, do you need them? Do you like the texture of them? All of that kind of thing. And I'm also going to put all 4 of them on my cheek. So I do my makeup, put them on, do my makeup again, and put them on so you guys can see them all. After each shade that I swatch, I will also have right like in between, I'll have the swatch closer up and beside the corresponding shades that you might have in your collection. So I will have it zoomed up for you because I know it's hard to see on my tattoos. So again, you only have 4 pieces in here. This one is the Moonchild kit, which I find to be the closest dupe for it. There are 6 shades in here, and these are definitely bigger. These are 4.2 grams or 0.15 ounces. This is 0.5 ounces, so it's definitely bigger. You get more product in here. And this is only $10 more. Yes, you don't get a mirror, but do we all really use the mirrors in there? To each their own. So I'm going to show you this palette against this one first. All right, so I'm going to start off with the green, and the green in this one is called Emerald. I do like the consistency of these. Like, I think that they go on pretty smooth. They're pigmented. And then I'm going to compare it to Lucky Clover. I do find that the Kat Von D is a little thicker, like it's a little bit more powdery, where this is a little smoother. Slightly though, it's not a huge difference. So you can see there. And now Kat Von D's Blue Saphyre against the Anastasia Blue Moon. The Kat Von D one has more blue to it. I actually think it is prettier than the one in here. Let me see what else. And then this is Blue Ice right beside it. Again, I don't know, the Kat Von D one has almost like a bluish green, and this one is definitely more blue purple. But yeah, they're both absolutely gorgeous. This one is Kat Von D Amethyst right here, and then I'm going to go in with Anastasia Purple Horseshoe right beside it. These are a little closer to me. The Kat Von D one has a little bit more of a blue shift in there. And then I'm going to put the one from MAC. This one is a Soft Hint Extra Dimension Skinfinish. To me, my favorite formula for any highlighter is definitely the MAC ones, the Extra Dimension. They're perfection. So formula-wise, the MAC ones win. This one is Soft Frost from MAC, and it is the most purple of all of them. Most purple meaning it doesn't have like a shift of another color really in there like the other ones did. And then last we have Pink Opal from Kat Von D. And we're going to put this up against Pink Heart from Anastasia, which I know everybody loves. So those are those two. Super, super similar. Kat Von D is a little bit more sheer than what the Anastasia is. And then I'm going to get the MAC one. I'm going to put both MAC ones up there. This one is a little bit more gold, but it has a slight pink to it. You can't really see it, I don't think. And then Show Gold is more pink. I'll put that right in the center here. So you can see Show Gold is so similar to Pink Heart. Like, I'm looking in my mirror so I can see how it looks. Huh, I didn't even know. But yeah, those are that there. For me, I would say that if you already have the Anastasia Moonchild Glow Kit, you don't need this one. And honestly, the Moonchild is definitely a better deal. I would have been much happier with only having 4 in here if it was the size that I expected. I honestly expected it to be a good size palette, and I was thinking like this size for the highlight. But like it says on the box, it's meant to be an overshadow, an eyeshadow, or a highlight. So, and I get that, but honestly, you can do the same thing with this. So that doesn't justify the small amount that you get for the price. I feel like this should have been like $25. I know that's not a huge price difference. It's $7 more, but I just think it's too small. But that's just me. It is good quality. I do like the quality of these. If you have Moonchild, you don't need it. And if you have just like one color that you want that's not like a green or a blue or something like that, the Extra Dimension to me are the way to go from MAC. But that's just my 2 cents. Take it or leave it. Do what you want. I completely understand. And if you want to see how these are on the cheeks, I ended up adding pink, what is the one from Kat Von D called? Pink Opal? Yeah, I added that on the inner corners of my brow bone and stuff because I was feeling fancy. Okay, so I am going to do all 4 colors on my cheeks. I'm going to do 2, and then I'm going to take off my makeup, put my makeup back on, and then do the other 2 because I just like to really be able to see these things on the cheeks versus like the eyes or up here, you know. I feel like that's cheating, so I'm going to do you guys a solid and take my makeup off and reapply. I'm using my Sigma fan brush, and I'm first going in with Green Emerald. I mean, first pop onto the cheeks, you get a lot of pigmentation. It's very pretty. The texture seems nice. It's not real chunky, which I like. Okay, so this is Green Emerald. And then on the opposite side, I'm going to go in with Blue Sapphire. And it has it in parentheses, so I'm sure that it's just supposed to be called Sapphire, and it's just telling you that it's blue, but yeah, whatever. Yes. Again, consistency, application, everything is really nice on that shade. So we've got Emerald and then Sapphire. Now I'm going to take my makeup off and put it back on, and I'll be right back. Boom. And I'm back with some new makeup on. If only it were that fast. So I'm going to try the other 2 highlights in here, which I guess these are highlights, overshadows, eyeshadows. There's a lot of different things, but I'm using them as highlights. And I'm going to go in with pink. It's called Opal. And same brush. Super pretty. So this is Opal. And then on this side, we're going in with Ultraviolet Amethyst. Oh, Lord. Yeah, that one's bright. Like, real bright. So, the Amethyst. Let me add a little bit more of Pink Opal. Yeah. But the consistency through the board was nice, even though when I touched it, like originally the purple one felt a little bit different than the others, but it doesn't now. Maybe it was just because I needed to put my brush in it. I don't know, but they all were very consistent on my cheeks. They all performed well, so that's good. Anywho, let me know if you liked this video by giving it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you guys in my next video.